'Cause you got stuck in my mind, stuck in my mind, stuck in my mind. I thought I'd...
All right, students, so I'm going to show you exactly what the Move tool does, and so let me walk you through that in Photoshop. So I have this YouTube thumbnail that my son created, and it's really, really cute, and so I want to help him like finish this and push it over to the next stage of things, but I do see that he doesn't understand exactly what the Move tool is, so that's why I thought it would be helpful for this lesson. So anyways, to get to the Move tool and anything that you see in your ribbon, your tool ribbon over here, you can just hover over it. If you select it, you will see these little fly out options, which actually are showing up on my other screen. So let me pull this over so you can see it. But see how that changes to like M, or it shows you here's the M tool, whatever. That basically is the keyboard shortcut, and then it gives you like a little video that kind of shows you how you can use this particular tool. So here we know and we see that the Move tool is the V shortcut. So let me go ahead and like select text, and then I'm going to hit V on my keyboard, and it goes ahead and selects the V tool or the Move tool. And so now that's selected. And then you'll always see anytime you have a tool selected anywhere in Photoshop, you have additional options that show up here on the top part of Photoshop. And so the biggest one to remember with the Move tool that I use the most frequently is this auto select option, which can either be turned on or off, and then the group or layer. And so let me show you what this does. If I have layer selected and I come over here and click anything, like I click the Roblox logo, see how now it's selected the Roblox layer over here on the right hand side. Now if I click that off and I click here to click these characters, nothing changes, because it's not set to auto select. Now if I turn on auto select and then I come over here and I click one of these layers, you'll see it automatically picks that layer. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to group objects so that you can move these around more freely in your design. So I know all these little characters are these layers right here, and basically I'm holding down the control key as I click these individual layers, and then I'm going to go control G to group them together. So now all of these things I can turn on and off with the eyeball tool to hide it or turn it on. And then additionally I can double click in here and I can name this group, which helps you when you get into like bigger designs that have so many different layers. It's really helpful to like group and organize everything as you go. So let me name this characters. All right, hit enter, and now I know what that is. Okay, so now if I come over here and I have auto select on and I change this to group, I can select this whole group at once. So watch this. I click that and it selected the characters group. If I had it on layer and I come over here and select a character, look, it only picked that one character right here, right? So that's what's happening with this Move tool. And so you can basically just play with that and kind of organize your layers as you go along, and that will help you as you're designing your piece. Now I'm ready to export this because I know he'll be ready to export this and use it for his YouTube channel. So I'm going to come up here to File, Export, Export As, and this dialog box pops up. And typically here you just have to decide whatever it is that you want to export. But most people do PNGs and JPEGs for graphic design unless they have animation. If you have animation, you're going to select GIF, like if you're making like a meme or something like that. But anyways, I bump up the quality to high, and I already see a problem. Okay, here this height is not quite exactly what you need for a YouTube thumbnail. So I'm going to hit cancel out of this, and I'm going to come up here and change the canvas size. So I go to image, and I hit canvas size, and here I can make some adjustments. I know that YouTube thumbnails need to be 1920 by 1080. That's kind of a default setting. That's also for like wallpapers and things like that that you might use across like the internet, or on your computer. So I'm going to change this to 1080, and I'm going to keep that. You can change this right here, this anchor, but for this, I'm just going to keep it in the middle. And most of the time, I think most people keep this in the middle. So it's fine. Go ahead and click OK. You're going to get a warning that pops up that says the new canvas size is smaller than the current canvas size. Some clipping will occur. That's okay. Go ahead and hit proceed. And now it's going to export the correct size. So now I go File, Export, Export As, and I'll see, oh, okay, this is the right size and the right image size. That's all good. Now I'm going to hit Export. I'm going to save over the one that we already saved. And yeah, just hit yes. And now his YouTube thumbnail's ready to go. All right, I hope you learned something today, and I will see you in the next class.
'Cause you got stuck in my mind, stuck in my mind, stuck in my mind. I thought I'd